stage is set, angels by my side. We're all set to jet. Lights flashing bright, crowd starts to cheer. In this moment, magic's near. Beautiful angels, stars of our show. Stabuday morning, ready to glow. We laugh at clips, British madness inside. In this moment, everything's just right. Music starts, beat takes control. With every move, we're reaching our goal. Angels in spotlight, shining so bright. In this moment, feels just right. Together we dance in perfect sync with laughter and joy. We're on the brink, angels and I, a team in flight. In this moment, everything feels right. The stage is set, the moment's near. I'll show the path to start. Let's make it clear. With angels by my side, we're ready to ignite.
I still haven't gotten the text off in the end. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whoever you are, whatever you are, what if any you are. And welcome to Stabuday, as the song said it, Stabuday. And welcome to my lovely normal angels and my guest angel, Shizzy Wisnard.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Shizzy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, or whatever you might be.
It's
Yes,
June
June
1st.
1st.
I'm proud to be here.
And I'm proud because this is Pride Month.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's my birthday month too.
a happy
Well, see,
birthday. When
month.
We're just going to make it Jamie month.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I think Jamie month is much better.
Yeah, and it's just as colorful,
Yes.
But not
But
as
with better
much,
eyelashes.
Yeah.
running around in the streets without clothes on. I'm not pulling that up, but to you as well. No, there's nowhere stated in any of the text that I have read for Jamie that angels must be a female. Angels can be
Nope.
male as well, because
Yeah.
remember, every time a bell rings, an angel get its wings. Jamie, you're too young to get that reference.
Mm. It's from a movie that I don't really care about. Remember, we've talked about this.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
It's
Didn't
a
you
really
say it
bad
was like-
movie.
Okay. I thought you said you liked it. Was that the one you liked?
No, it's one of those you should be, like. It's the same as. Have you watched Citizen? No, you haven't watched Citizen Kane.
No.
Citizen Kane is lauded as one of the best movies in all history, and I think for the time, it was good. Now it's
Not a
kind of
dude
like
yearning for his sled. How?
Yeah. Rosebud.
Rosebud.
I
Rosebud.
just-
Isn't
No.
it something like this? Rosebud. Rosebud.
Yeah.
What is that? What?
Because you haven't watched Citizen Kane. He's
Yeah.
on his deathbed and he's saying, Rosebud.
Not
Who has a
family,
wind
not
chime?
friends. His sled from when he was a child. That is what he's thinking about on his deathbed.
And
Yeah.
everyone
What?
wants it to be such a profound thing. And then you see Rosebud being chucked into a fire.
I mean, to be
Who
fair,
has
I like the
wind chime?
Grapes of Wrath, mom nursing adult man better. But what kind of drugs did they have back then?
Well, everything was legal.
Yeah.
Well,
During
true.
the First World War, you could buy a welfare package for the British soldiers. It had morphine and cocaine in it.
Yeah, you could actually treat like
I
mouth.
submit myself as tribute.
Like if you had problems with your gums, they would use radium to treat that.
Yeah. I could see how that could work,
Really?
because then you just lose your bones.
Yeah.
You don't worry about your teeth anymore.
No, it goes away. So does your hair.
Yeah,
Yikes.
but it glows in the dark.
Yeah, they found out with all the ladies who used to when they had luminescent watches because they was licking their their brush every time they draw to make it more pointy. They got cancer in their mouth because it was
Uranium.
radioactive.
What?
Jamie,
Yeah,
have you
the-
never opened a book?
Yes.
It's like talking to my kid when they were 3 years old. How did Jesus move the stone? Well, he did. He was a strong man. Oh,
because Jesus never skips leg day, children.
Yeah. You got, I told you, it's not my thing. So you're teaching me.
yes, I know it was a technical wonder and the storytelling, but it's the same as how America was built or how America was made. Was it that gangster movie?
Yeah,
With
I know which one you're talking about.
yeah, with I really like that actor on X, the one from the Casino as well, where he either commits suicide or gets killed or just disappears in the end. But it's such a long movie, and the end is
What?
way too
American
fast.
Beauty.
No, Fedorowski will tell me in just 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a couple of guys
Once
who
Upon a
starts
Time in
out being
America.
yeah, Once Upon a Time in America. Yeah, a couple of guys starts out being gangsters, and then the prohibition, and then they blah blah blah. Long story short, but it's just the ending of the movie is really really. It's just weird.
Yeah, I
So-
mean it's sort of like the end of Easy Rider. I mean,
Exactly.
Easy
I
Rider.
think you're
The
overlooking, a gem from my childhood, possibly the best storytelling ever. But long or Land Before Time. I mean, seriously, you're going the wrong way to the Great Valley, Ducky.
Oh.
And started that whole Disney, mom's gonna perish kind of trope.
What
yeah,
a
that's
sad movie.
that was a good movie. Big Tooth. Oh no, what's the name? I can't even
Shark
remember.
Tooth.
Sharp Tooth.
Littlefoot?
Yeah,
Oh.
Sharp Tooth.
Shark Tooth?
Once Upon a Time in the West was this before. Yeah, I got on a trip of all these old Clint Eastwood movies, and it was back when an actor could say more with one word and a stare. Well, more of a glare than people could say with 10 hours of dialogue. And why are movies becoming so long?
well, they got to keep them in the seats for longer because it's not like they have anything better to do.
Yeah, but if it drones on and on, ugh, it's the worst.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on! You don't want to watch an hour and a half, 3 hour movie. You don't want to watch a 3 hour movie of walking like Lord of the Rings.
Oh, don't! I hate that one.
I will
Fedorowski,
say
if we ever meet, he will beat me
fly
with
them to
an
Mordor.
extended edition of the Lord of the Rings. Oh, that was actually a great movie.
Would you like to play a game? Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Board games.
But then Hostel came out, and I can barely get through Saw, but some of my friends were like, "Oh, you have to watch Hostel."
Hostile what?
No, I don't. Hostel, it's
Oh,
vaguely, if I remember, it's about these kids that go backpacking in Europe,
Eastern.
and very, very rich people, basically buy them to do unspeakable torture to them.
Well, that's an old book. It was what was the name of it? Most Dangerous Game.
Yeah, but this one is
Yeah.
really, really. I think it was shown in the movies, but it's really on the edge of what you can show in a movie in the movie theaters
Okay.
because they go ham on those teenagers.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was just like, I know I'm out. I'm out. I would actually rather watch a Hallmark movie,
Yeah,
and I
no,
would never
it's
say
really
that
bad.
normally.
Never seen Saw. I seen one of the Saw movies, and since I was deployed, I just don't have the stomach for movies like that anymore. And I saw that one with where the junkie fell into the pit of needles.
Oh yeah,
I stood up, went out, puked, didn't turn it on. I just can't do that anymore.
No.
and I think that actress was like 5 or 6 weeks pregnant when that happened, and I don't think all of the film, set people had gotten all of the needles off of those in the pit. So, from what I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, it's there was something, and I think they had to treat her for, or they were scared she could have gotten hep or something.
Oh. Isn't there some versions of hepatitis that you'll never get rid of?
I think hep
Think so?
C.
See,
No, it's curable now
Is it?
What's the one Pamela Anderson has?
because we dispense a lot of those medications. And I was floored. Like they have medications for it now.
I don't know.
I just know that back in the day, Randy Orton's dad got in a lot of trouble in wrestling because he didn't tell anyone he had hep C, and he still
Oh yeah.
went in the ring, and he really liked to blade. So that's
Oh, yeah.
dangerous. That is hep C because we got all the when we got deployed, we got all of those vaccines. And funny enough, I haven't been sick since I got all those vaccines, but I have 2 weeks every year where I'm just busted. I don't get fevers. I haven't had a fever in I don't know how long. And since I had those vaccines, but I have a week roughly December, January, and then in the end of the winter where I'm just dying. The Great Outdoors with John Candy will be played on my Discord this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's an okay.
Yeah, so some of the meds for it can cure it, but it's it destroys your liver.
Oh
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
And it doesn't work on everybody, those medicines.
No. Yeah, it's not. Doesn't. You have to have obviously you have to be at a certain point in your diagnosis. So
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, I don't really do the graphic porn. Like I even have a hard. No, I'm talking about like the violence porn stuff, but like I even have a hard time watching that stuff on YouTube. Where somebody's getting in a fist fight or something like that. It's just like,
yeah.
I love the new modern stuff where someone the size of T-Bone can beat up a trained fighter. Because that's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I was watching. Have you ever watched Banshee, the series? They have it on HBO, or had it on HBO back in the day. It's about a guy who takes the identity, a criminal who takes the identity of a police officer because his ex-girlfriend is hiding in a town when he gets out of prison. It's with Ulrich Thompson as the big bad guy. It has a lot of Amish people in it and stuff like that. You should watch it. But his girlfriend takes Taekwondo, and she beats up this Russian mobster who's probably like 6'4" and built. And at some point, you have to, especially when the second time he kicks her through a wall. Pretty sure even let's call MG and say, do take Taekwondo, help women resist physical pain.
That's not how it works. I know.
No.
I hate that too.
Yeah, those
Well,
are
that or head injuries are okay and you'll get right up, because how many court cases have we seen? Like, look, I was just going to beat him up. You hit someone in the head and it causes irreparable damage. This is not, Action Man Mortal Kombat. This is real life.
Yeah, it's I don't mind watching a movie where there's a fight scene and that kind of stuff. But whenever you see a group of people jump somebody else and start punching and kicking them, I just it's like no. It's
Yeah.
like watching someone crawl in a cave, like doing that spelunking or
Blunting.
whatever it is.
Oh, I hate that.
I'm just like nope. Nope. I have to turn it off because my brain goes to like not happy places.
Good morning.
Does
No,
that
good
make you
evening. This morning.
cringe?
Yeah.
You don't like that? I don't like
Good
small
evening.
spaces either. So it like gives me the willies.
I don't mind small spaces. I mean, it's just I don't like watching somebody crawl where, you've got, you know, half the planet sitting above you in a space that's this
Well,
big
that's what I mean,
and
like
you're
that.
this big.
Yeah.
I read a Jack Reacher book where he's crawling from one cabin to another through a small in the mountain, and he describes that feeling where you feel like you have the entire mountain on you and he can't really move.
Hmm.
I had to put the book down and just nope.
No, that makes
It's
me panic.
yeah.
I mean, if we want to talk about the movie that is cursed and should never have been made, there's two of them. Human Centipede. I need this gentleman, whoever wrote this, to come in front of the congregation and explain what weirdness he is into to even have this idea. It
I've
just
never seen
like
it. What? I don't know what that is.
Oh,
uh,
yeah.
there's
Google it
3
after
people
we're
and
done.
he's so
Yeah, after we're
yeah,
done and make sure
Google it.
it's not around lunchtime.
yeah.
Great. I have a feeling I know what it is, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Watch the South Park version of it's much better.
Yeah, Twilight films should be on that list.
Oh,
As-
yeah, actually,
Yeah.
my youngest daughter was like,
Those are the
before
worst.
this came out, did all vampires twinkle? And I said, no, they didn't. It's the dumbest thing that has ever dumbed.
No, but if you have a child with one, it'll eat its way out.
Ugh. That was
Oh, yeah.
creepy and
Oh,
stupid.
Her face never changed. Keanu Reeves can kind of get away with his, face kind of being very stoic and not really giving things. And when he tries to look upset, he just looks constipated because, he's Keanu Reeves. This chick, not one different facial expression in the entire four daggone movies.
That was
Yeah.
with that one actor from Galaxy Quest. I really liked Galaxy Quest. It was a good spoof of a space
Yeah.
movie. That's
That was
and
fun.
again, that's what around 2000 you had a lot of great movies. 80s were the best because of the Colombian marching powder and the tech dog.
Mhm.
Oh my
Yes.
god, Cobra, Commando, Predator, Starship Troopers. You could have an entire week of bangers where you just watch 80s and 90s movies.
Oh yeah.
Then we got to the 2000s. It became more art projects. Can I say this without Fedorowski beating me with an extended edition? Avatar is crap. It's the most overrated
Yes.
movie ever, and Avatar
Oh,
2
I agree. I
should
hated it.
never be shown.
I hated it.
Also,
Yeah.
I need James Cameron to come to the front of the congregation because what is with the genitalia tails that we keep like putting into trees and such? Like, leave the trees alone. Leave the trees alone. I don't want to know about it. And humans would just use a swift bout of nuclear fusion to get the natives off of the land.
When I got divorced, I thought, oh, everyone's been talking about this Avatar, and I haven't watched it. So I jumped in the movie theater alone, watched it in 3D. It was before I ruined my eyes, so I could still have 3D glasses on. Oh my freaking god! I think I fell asleep once or twice in it. But again, I fell asleep to Batman Begins, so I might not. Oh, at least Borowski agrees with me. Hey, Beth.
Good
Debbie
I
point.
think you could.
prefers psychological thrillers over the blood and gore. I can handle some
Yeah.
blood, not. Yeah, my favorite. If I just want to relax, put on the old Hercule Poirot series from British television.
Oh yeah,
It's
Perot. Gotcha.
it's the new ones, Murder on the Orient Express and the Murder on the Nile. Don't watch those; really bad. Go back and
Yeah.
watch the old with Peter Ustinov, and they have a guy called Dave Suchet who plays him in a series. They are great. It's roughly an hour to an hour and a half long. Great because it's just a good detective story. I really like those. Titanic, close to 4 hours of my life that I'll never get back. I was trying to hook up
Yes.
with a girl, so I saw it twice.
Oh, you poor man.
What? You use that?
Jen will do a lot of things for a little bit of moist o'clock.
Oh,
Pretty
stop
much.
it.
But I mean, the further we get away from it, I'm like, Rose, you absolute heifer. There was room on that door. It's a door. It's wood. It's gonna float. You could have
Yeah,
let him. And he's like, no, just take this whistle. I'll be okay. And then she like, you could almost see her prying his like frozen fingers off the. She's like, look, sir, I love you, but you're now a popsicle, and I need to float on this door. So
Yeah, I have a pretty good pension plan when I get in because my husband died. I have a big chunk of diamond. You were what we call a vacation flirt, and vacation's over. Bye. You go to sleep with Hercule Poirot every night. I like his stories. They're really easy to follow along in. Blazing Saddle, best comedy ever. I started the day with a Blazing Saddle quote.
Mhm.
I went on the experts and said, "Where the white women at?"
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
but you're right, Baker, because I mean, think about this. The Matrix came out in 1999, and then everything after the Matrix, Matrix Reloaded and all of that came out in 2000. They just couldn't compete with the first one.
Well,
because
they
there didn't
just,
need to be 4 other stories, defining his internet Jesus status.
Yeah,
that's the
Yeah,
problem is they get a hit and then they just
yeah,
run
beat
it
it.
into the
vomit
ground.
out like 85 horrible movies. It's terrible.
Yeah, and if you're into horror, you should go back and watch the old stuff Jamie likes.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
that's
80s
what's great.
slashers were fun. I mean, they were campy and cheesy, and you're just like, okay, it's not believable. This is like,
But it's so iconic. I just
yeah,
love it.
And you're
Hey, Ellen
guaranteed to see
Holland.
some boobs. I mean, there's
yeah.
always
Oh
going to be
yeah.
some killer that
80s
apparently just
boobs
goes
and
to the
bush
chest.
everywhere.
I,
There's
I,
always 80s boobs and bush. Yeah.
well, and then you had stuff like Shaun of the Dead that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's late. That's the middle of 2010s, I
Yeah,
think.
I mean,
The-
there was movies out there, but they were just far and few in between.
yeah, and that was so low. So it was so low down the totem pole. You kind of have to knew who Simon Pegg was back then to know the
Mhm.
movie. And
Mhm.
then the worst thing is the one who got the big audience, World's End, crappy movie. You can't beat Alien series for sci-fi horror movies. Oh, when you
Yeah.
heard that, weep, weep. It's
Yep.
kind of like duh, duh,
Oh yeah.
Dun,
duh,
dun,
duh,
dun,
duh,
dun,
duh,
Oh,
dun,
duh,
dun,
duh.
dun, dun,
And
dun, dun, dun,
yeah,
dun,
and
dun,
too
dun.
soon, Bill Paxton, because oh my gosh, like what? Game over, man, game over.
oh.
David Circuit is brilliant at as. If you never watched it, go. If you like a good, it's not something where you'll use all your brain power. If you're like me, you like to fool around on. Well, I shouldn't say it like that. If you like to be on YouTube, watch something, and just have a movie running next to you, those old Agatha Christie novel or shows really really good, and they hold up pretty well.
Mhm.
You've seen 3 movies in a decade. Most are ill-told propaganda stories. I'll end watching documentaries. I haven't. The last movie I saw, Maverick, was the last movie I saw in the movie theater. Before that, it was Star Wars 7. 8. I never saw the last Star Wars because it was so bad. My buddy got really angry at me because I didn't want to watch it. I said, "But the last one was so bad." No, it's a great movie and it's just full of the lore. And I said, "Donde está la drinky drinky poo?"
Yeah.
I mean, I've only watched reviews of it, but the Type A person in me is glad that at least Palpatine had a plan. He's like, look, I'm gonna make a bunch of clones. I'm gonna make this really weird clone guy, Snoke, and at the end of it, one of my clones will have made me a grandchild. I mean,
We'll
he
be
did
right
more
here,
planning
Lucas.
than Disney did.
Firefly. I never got to see it back when it was on TV because I don't even think it was shown in Denmark. And then I saw the movie and I didn't understand half of it because
Because
I
you
hadn't seen the series.
more, yeah, you hadn't seen the series. Sort of like Star Trek, or like to understand like a Star Trek movie, you've had to have watched Star Trek, unless you're going to watch the one where they go back in time to save whales or something like that.
Yeah, it's Evil Dead 3 Army of Darkness.
Yeah, that is
Is
fun.
that when he goes back to the Middle Age?
Oh my
I
god.
I love him.
Yeah.
Oh, Hot Fuzz is such a funny movie.
Yes.
But you
Yes.
have to understand the way we see humor. British and Danish humor are very much alike.
Okay.
So it's either way overboard or very subdued. And that movie is the perfect example of how, if anyone wants to understand why I am as weird as I am, it's because our humor is like that. It's
Like- It's all very dry, and I'm very much liking that nowadays.
I like
you
it
like
wet.
the dryness.
Humor.
I like the moist o'clock.
You like the moist o'clock.
Yeah.
Firefly was the best sci-fi series ever. I like Star Trek, the new generation.
The new generation. Is that
Yeah,
like some
The
prom?
one with Jean-Luc Picard.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Never seen any of it.
I was more of a Deep Space Nine person.
Because it was in the
My
Phantasm.
cousin was in the Phantasm movies. His role was the tall man. His screen name was Angus Scrim, birth name Rory Guy. Met him at a family reunion. Tall. Well, he was typecasted. Mo in the deep end, and that quote from Aliens by Hudson.
Well, since I've gotten sick, I swear to goodness I can't remember anything, but I will remember the most random lines
Yeah.
when no one's gonna. I mean, I would be a great friend to call, but for phone a friend, but then I'd probably end up telling you, I think this is what it might have been, but don't quote me on it.
When I'm put on the spot, I'm like that too. I'm like, I could know everything, but then you put me on the spot. I'm like, wait.
I
Okay.
never watched Babylon 5.
Babylon 5.
The next generation, not the new generation. Next
Yeah.
generation. Spaceballs, an underrated masterpiece. I didn't like Robin Hood Men in Tights. It became a little too much. We'll just try to put in all the Peen and Titlets jokes.
I mean, when I was a kid, you had Battlestar Galactica and what else was there? There was the A Team and stuff like that.
A-Team was a good series. No one died in that.
No.
They were really bad shots.
Yep.
Hey, on Bronze.
Dukes
Paul
of
was their
Hazzard.
best movie. No, Paul wasn't their best movie. Hot Fuzz was clearly no. I would. If you take Shaun of the Dead or you take Hot Fuzz, both of them are my favorite movies because they are so different, but really shows how humor is seen. Again, what would British guy do in a zombie apocalypse? They wouldn't be running around doing headshots or anything. No, they would go to the nearest pub and get drunk.
Yeah.
Danes would do the same.
Yeah.
Babylon 5 is a soul search through thought-provoking roller coaster ride to heaven and hell and back. Well, what's the one? Is that the one with the Cylons or something?
No, that's That's the newer Battlestar Galactica.
Like
the old ones, the Cylons were robots. The newer one, the Cylons are humanoid-looking robots. It's really weird.
Yeah, I like the girl in the red dress. Revenge of the Nerd was awesome. Yes. Oh, all those teenage movies they made back in the 80s. Anyone saw Porky's?
Hmm.
They were good.
Yeah. There's a wart on it. Mole. Which one has the mole?
Oh. Never saw this one.
Oh, it's the
That
best
is a
movie
great
ever.
one. That is a good one.
They
I
invented
still watch it from time
Post-its.
to time. Yeah.
Total Recall, best Schwarzenegger movie ever. You haven't watched Predator, my son, my friend.
No,
My
no,
son.
you haven't watched Commando, where he fights. I kid you not, an Australian man in a fishnet shirt who's supposed to be an international Terry person.
Oh,
Well,
Moonlighting. That
Again,
was the other one.
fishnet with the
What about
big old like.
Kindergarten Cop? I love Kindergarten
Oh, I
Cop.
love that movie.
Well, you couldn't make that today because boys have a, girls have a. That would be censored.
It's so stupid, but I love it.
You're a Monty Python fan. I used to
Yeah.
like Monty Python because I might have had a short period with some herbal mixtures, and that's really good with Monty Python.
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
You know, they had stuff like Moonlighting whenever Bruce Willis had hair.
Yeah, I
It
think
was a
that was
weird
the kind.
time.
No, I remember Dollars and Dollars, but that was the first like kind of cool stuff we got on Danish TV was Moonlighting.
Yeah. I mean, it was interesting. It was just constant like silliness.
Yeah. Never
Just-
liked Ally McBeal. I love
no.
Buster
Yeah,
Legal.
I just
Yeah, I never
I
got
actually
into it.
wasn't. I was like, lawyering is so boring. Who wants to watch a show
Yeah,
like that?
Danny Kane. Well, where are you going to keep the baby? You have no uterus in a box. Splitters. Jamie hasn't watched Life of Brian. It's
Yeah, no.
because there's a guy. It's a very progressive movie. All of a sudden, because there's a guy in the Freedom Fighters group, which is it the Popular People's Front of Judea, or is it the People's Popular Front of Judea? I can't remember. Or is it just the People's Front of Judea? And he wants to be Loretta, and they agree because they're making fun of communist students, so they're sitting there saying, "Well, why do you want to be a woman? I want to have a baby." And one of them is, "What are you talking about? You can't have a baby." And in the end, I think they agrees that even though she can't have a baby, they will fight against the Romans to make sure that she has the right to have a baby. And he said, "Fight with reality, more like." And he's asking her, "How are you going to raise it? You don't have a uterus. Would you keep it in a box?" And it's a wonderful.
Oh,
F the Popular Front. Splitters. We're the Popular Front. There's so many groups of freedom fighters. One of them doesn't even know which one he's part of. He's not the Messiah. He's just a very naughty boy.
Yeah, Remington Steele.
The Mask, or Cameron Diaz and The Mask. Whew. I remember that.
Yeah.
okay, wait.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smells of elderberries.
Jeez.
Why should we help you? I'm your king. I didn't vote for you.
That's not how it works. What, you
No.
gonna oppress me?
Yeah.
I'm being oppressed.
We've forgotten Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2. I think Charlie Sheen's most critically acclaimed acting job ever.
Oh,
Because
is that
I
is that
remember
the
when
one
he
where
took the freedom
big
seeds
flip.
and like threw them.
is that
Have-
where the one where he's going on a boat and goes by his dad on a boat and
Yeah,
they're both
that's
waving
part
each
two.
other, go, "Loved you in Wall Street."
Yeah.
I haven't
That
seen that
one I
probably
would have
since it
to
came
redo.
out. I wonder, does it still like hold up?
I think so. I'm gonna have to watch it again, but I remember
I
where
know.
they were doing like that food love scene, and then he's like bringing out bacon.
Yeah, and frying it on her stomach.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. And when she mounts him, she does a triple off.
Yes.
It's such a great movie. And Washout, the guy who has the thick glasses, who's gonna play with him in 3.5 Men Later, and he's just. Oh, I love that movie. There's so many stupid things. Yeah, Airplane. Airplane is a
Oh,
Yes.
great movie.
Major
Whenever he
Pain
tells a
is one of
story
my
and they
favorite.
unalive themselves next to him,
Oh
the guy
yeah,
lighting himself on fire.
I love that June Cleaver was the actress that they chose to speak
Jive.
jive, and she's like, whatever. At the end, she goes away and she's like, turkey.
Yeah.
Talking about turkey. Hey, Danielle.
Hey, Danielle.
Hey,
How you doing?
Hi, Danielle.
missed y'all.
Yeah, long time no see. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Doing good.
It was Valhalla. Stop making up stories. It was at least 2004 or something like that. Yeah. Roger. What? Over. What? Oh, it's a great
yes.
movie.
And that woman who's just hysterical, and they've got lines of people like the nun, a priest, just
taking shots.
She's hysterical. Sorry, I'm a doctor. Just start shaking her. Well, it's the good old way.
Hey, everybody.
I picked a bad day to stop sniffing glue. every time they shoot to him, it just gets worse and worse.
Oh yeah, those two little kids where he's, oh, I brought you coffee. How do you like it? I like it like I like my men, black.
Saw that.
Oh.
oh,
Was it Kareem Abdul in that?
Abdul
Yeah,
Jabbar.
he's the radio. No,
His
is he the
co-pilot.
called
Yeah.
Roger, and
Yeah,
the
his
pilot
co-pilot.
is Over.
Yeah.
Roger. What? Over. It's such a great movie. Jim never had a second cup of coffee at home. Yeah, the one who believes he's cheating. Oh, what's our Victor?
he's like, I have a drinking problem.
He threw-
Sports all over himself.
Have you ever
Jimmy-
been to a Turkish sauna?
Really? You ever seen a grown man naked?
Do you want to?
Do you want to? Do you like gladiator movies?
We got Clarence.
Ah.
Yeah, I just had it stuffed.
Oh, the full
Oh my
body
God.
protective costume.
the blow
And then
up
the
pilot.
train going in, the train going into the tunnel, and then
Oh.
Yeah. Jaws is a great movie because without showing anything, it shows everything.
Yep.
Mhm.
And when you
Those
finally
are
I
see
was
the
afraid
shark,
going to a pool. I was like,
yeah,
Yeah, I used to like
spooky.
I'd be swimming in the pool by myself, and that music would start
Dun,
playing in my
dun.
head, and you're like
Yeah.
walking
Dun, dun,
around
dun, dun.
like, uh oh, yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
oh, that's so many great movies. How are you
Love
doing,
it.
Danielle? We were just in the
Really
middle of.
good.
We're still
What's
in the
that?
openings. We're still in the openings. We haven't asked Jamie how she's doing yet. Or Mo. We just got.
Aw.
Jamie.
I don't know what we
Yeah,
started
they're not
talking about.
sleeping.
Then we just been talking about movies for like 45 minutes.
Legendary has a
That's always
birthday
a good
today.
topic, though.
That's right. Congratulations. Happy birthday.
It's your birthday today.
It's
Yeah.
your birthday?
Imagine him and
Aw.
Valhalla having the same birthday.
Happy birthday, Legendary.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
It's my birthday month too. Aw.
You don't
It's his
have a
birthday month.
birthday month. You have a birthday.
You have a birthday month.
Unless your mom was in labor an entire month.
She
you have a
probably
birthday.
was. Well, I'll just say she was. Sure.
Is Jamie coming over to pick up her gifts today?
I can't today.
Wendy finally got her picture yesterday. I think I told you that, Baker.
Yeah, she wrote me while I was sleeping.
Yeah.
Cool.
It took a week to get there. It's a pretty long time, but then again, it's California, so. But she
Nothing
got
works in
it.
California.
See, look, Fed and Diva and Legendary were all like the coolest people ever.
Yeah.
Today was Marilyn Monroe's birthday.
Oh.
Why can't Jamie have a birthday? Miss Valhalla has a birthday year. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
He too. Are you all Geminis?
Yeah.
I don't even know
June
what,
Geminis are the craziest Geminis.
what's a Gemini in Danish.
Isn't it like a cuttlefish or something?
No, that's me. I'm a I'm a jellyfish.
Jellofish?
Jellyfish. Uh,
What's a jellyfish?
Yeah.
It's a Swedish fish.
It's
Spelled the fish.
Swedish.
It's the twins. My brother is a twin, so he has a birthday soon too. I should probably remember that.
I thought Geminis were two-face.
Yeah, but that
That's
it's
what they say.
in Danish. It's called the star sign is the twins.
Ah, yeah. Gotcha.
We have if you go by, well, you can go by how the year runs. Then you have the jellyfish to begin with, then the fish, then the stag, the bull, the twins, the crayfish, the lion, the virgin, the scales, the scorpion, the
Yeah, see, I'll always be the
Archer.
virgin.
and I don't know what as it's one of those goats that runs around in mountains.
A ram?
A Sherpa?
Like a like
No,
a
a
ram.
goat, not a person.
Wait, okay.
I don't know.
A minotaur? No.
Is it called a Capricorn?
Yeah. I thought the Capricorn was the crab.
No, the Cancer's the
No,
crab.
that's Cancer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I can
Crabs
see
are
what
not cancer, they're just
called in English
crabs.
is. Yeah, but in
Sure.
Danish that's the crayfish. Oh, so yeah.
Aren't you an Aquarius?
I am an Aquarius, but in Danish
And you are so an Aquarius. Oh my god.
Oh, I know, Jamie.
You are so an Aquarius.
Do you know my moon was in the sign of the bull? I'm
Why are
just
you
saying, you
why
know
are you
what that
showing your
means,
moon?
Jamie.
Why are
oh,
you
you know
mooning
what that means.
Oh, I know.
Why are you mooning people? That's what I want to know.
I hate women who think they can tell your personality by star signs.
Well,
Baker's like,
obviously,
I'm a cusper.
because if you read about what Geminis are, they're like people hate them and they're crazy people, and I'm like, that isn't me. I'm so nice.
I don't know. I hadn't figured out that whole thing. Yeah.
So am I, Tim. I'm a virgin as well.
Yep, same here. Always will be.
Why do I know people like this? Aquarius are the best people because, according to what people think about us, we live in our heads and don't have emotions.
Nice.
me.
I love it.
Yeah.
See, that's
You're
how my
like-
mom is an Aquarius. No.
Well, yeah, Jesus is a Capricorn. No, well, yeah, he is a
What?
yeah, Jesus is a Capricorn.
Didn't they find out he was like born in February?
I thought he was born in
No.
the middle of summer.
He has his birthday on the 24th of December every year. I get
Born in
presents
the middle of
because
summer.
he can't get them.
Well,
Hey,
but I
Tian.
think his parents didn't pay like the having a kid Jewish tax with like sacrificing a goat, a lamb, and like a couple donkeys for
No,
reasons.
they rode the donkey and slept with the lambs and something like that. It's weird.
Yeah. Well,
So Jesus got where he was from a donkey show. Well, a
I
ride.
saw that claymation thing too. That and the
Yeah.
drummer boy. I've never felt more religious.
I went to school with a guy whose little brother had his birthday on the 24th of December. That's when we celebrate Christmas because
Oh,
we are not like Americans who has to wait till the next day. We do it at 8 o'clock in the evening, even though he was born at midnight. But he really hated Christmas. And I'm the same. I have exactly 4 weeks after Christmas. So you just had your presents, and people are like, "Are we going to do this again?" Apparently,
My sister's boys, my two nephews. One was born on Christmas Eve, and the other one was born on April Fool's Day. Yeah.
no, Conan wasn't the greatest. Predator was the greatest movie.
Oh.
Absolutely not Crime Spice. I've been up since 4:30, and I'm very tired because tonight at 6 p.m. I will be on another show. So
Are you going on the
I'm
Young
going
Jerks?
on the Young Jerks.
I was watching them last night, and I was like, I thought it was last night, but yeah, that's cool. Cool.
What show
No,
is
I think
it?
it's
Oh,
Saturday.
what?
The Young Jerks. It's a
Oh,
crime show. They're doing something about Karen Reed, and their producer had
Cool.
said they should reach out to me. So
that's nice.
I know, how exciting.
It is exciting.
I like Connery Bond.
Yeah.
Well, now we're talking about Christmases, and we have 69 viewers. We're down to 67.
Come on, people.
And
Make
now
the magic number.
Danny is here, and we have Shizzy as the special angel. And we always look a little bit around what's going on in the world. And Mo stole the story I wanted to share today about the bodybuilder cup beater. So I thought, we just talked about Christmas. Christmas is expensive. Jamie's birthday, I already got the invoice. It's going to be hella expensive. So I thought, how does a girl make some money? So I looked there for business opportunities. Sleazy adverts used to entice models to become can yacht girls. So I thought you can get up to 50,000 euros to spend one night with a billionaire.
Huh. That's it.
Wallstrom
That's
didn't pay
it?
me
With
that
a
much.
billionaire?
Yeah.
Well, how many nights do you have for Cannes Festival? That's what I'm curious about.
Well, Cannes is like a week, but they might steal your phone and your passport, but don't worry
I mean,
about it.
it's a week. I mean, think about it. So a week you could make some pretty good bank. $100,000 every couple of days.
We are looking for real top models. That's me. Beautiful girls. Amateur
Latinas?
models. All nationalities. Latinas preferred.
Why Latinas?
I have no idea, but it's hilarious. Like, look, we'll take anyone, but if you're a redhead, that's not going to work for us. Only blonde
1 week,
models.
$10,000. That's not very much. Only blonde models.
I could. A week's pay is that's okay.
Think
Another
there's, like,
offered top models 10,000 euros for a day trip to Monaco, while a third was willing to pay only blonde models 10,000 for a week. I'll take the day trip. Thank you. They get access to one of these WhatsApp groups where adverts were posted offering women thousands to spend a night with the festival's wealthy attendees. The adverts demanded women to send in photos alongside their age and weight. That's so racist. In a bid to lure models and influencers into the glitzy festival's underworld escort ring. Many of the adverts, made by agents and paid for by wealthy foreign businessmen, are for so-called image jobs, where models are asked to accompany guests to dinner or high-end parties. Other, however, advertise image plus jobs and see the women receive a cash bonus in exchange for having smacks with paying festival goers.
Well, they had to find somebody to replace Epstein.
Yeah, well, they can
Yeah,
just
there
do it
was
on
there was
WhatsApp.
there was a void that needed to be filled, I guess.
True.
Startlingly, women often have their passport confiscated and are banned from using mobile phones during their trips in a bid to prevent the identities of these wealthy men leaking in public. This is not just modern prostitution and insider revealed. Well, it is. This is also about a lot of black money. There are no bills. Young women are often offered 3,000 euros for a dinner, 10,000 for a party, and 50,000 for a night. Jesus, women has an easy life.
Yeah, but how much money do you think those women are getting
Yeah.
out of that?
Well,
More
they're
than
probably
likely,
getting the 50,000, and then they go and bolt on some plastic chitlets, and then they're going to use the rest on blow.
I don't think they get any of the money. That they may get like 10,000 or something like that off of it, but I would almost bet that there's a broker that does this, that
Yeah,
those
yeah.
girls never see a dime. It's just like, yeah, the money is going to be deposited, and whenever they're done, they just
Oh yeah,
just
it's
Yeah.
here. Unlike the WhatsApp groups where escorts often know how much they will receive in advance, these women are often handed an envelope filled with cash once the visit is
Okay.
over. One escort hailing from Slovakia, you have to be careful because the hotels don't like it going on, but they cannot stop it. This is the oldest industry in the world, and the film business is all about glamour and excitement. Of course, people want to have smacks.
Really?
And again, remember all those Instagram
What?
models you see on the front end of one of these yachts? They pay for it.
Yeah.
I charge 1,000 euros an hour, but there is a discount for 2 hours or more. Who lasts that long? And then road for the whole night is 5,000.
But
But in
reality,
reality, people often only takes a few minutes. This guy.
Oh God. I mean,
Well,
Then it's just a question of chatting to them for the rest of the hour if they cannot rise to the occasion again.
just to being honest.
It doesn't help that they may be drunk or on smugs, unless it's Viagra, and then I'm in for a hard time.
she didn't use that phraseology. No, she did. Of course.
oh God.
So, if anyone is lacking a little funds for the Jamie birthday vacation, Cannes Film Festival sadly just ended.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go make me some money, Baker.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on.
Try. Why? Yeah. Well, have you heard about these girls going to Dubai and having their photo shoots on a yacht?
mm-hmm.
Look up Dubai porta potty after the show.
Porta potty.
You know, be in incognito mode when you're doing that. I can't imagine this is going to end well.
If they're willing to keep the passport, then they're willing to keep the cash.
No, because then they won't they won't have return visits. Like if they
Yeah.
start pulling that kind of stuff, then that word gets spread around really
Yeah,
quick.
what's the point of keeping the passport? Like, what is
It's so they have them under control, and that's the
Yeah.
same where they'll probably take their phone and put them in a Faraday bag, so no one can find them. You hear a lot about this, especially Dubai. Again, absolutely never Google anything I say, but if you Google Dubai
It's-
porta potty, there was a girl who wrote about what they have to do to get that $1 million.
what is it?
And-
Dubai auto body? Is that what you said?
Porta
Port
potties.
a potty.
Porta potty? Like a
That's what
porta
I'm
potty?
hearing too. Porta potty.
Yes.
Yeah, it's to
Oh,
buy
there you
porta potty.
To buy a porta
Good Lord.
Puddletown, you and me both.
Well,
Ralph,
yeah. What that was because the garden needed it.
Yeah.
That's all Mama wanted to pay you. She's like that's my good boy. Get out there and hoe yourself.
$3.
Yeah.
You shouldn't go to Monaco if you want this one. Go to the one in Hungary. When I was deployed, we talked about maybe going up and see it. They bought, they built. I can't remember how big, but I think there was like something like 15,000 ladies of the night in the area for that Grand Prix.
Holy.
And they had in the
Well, I
middle
mean-
of the area where people stayed for the Grand Prix, because they said, we know it's going to happen. We want people to be safe, so we're going to build a massive LO. And I think they had like 15,000 girls there. Or 1,500, I can't remember, but it was a whole heck of a lot. And you can just see the week up to it, every girl from the Eastern Bloc is just going there because they know guys, money, alcohol. Yeah. Rob Snyder and Deuce Bigelow. I don't like Rob Snyder. I think he's a bad actor.
I can't stand him either.
You might have.
She's a what?
Yeah. And you kept saying, I'm working for the GSA. I have to check your prison pocket every time you saw me. I said, that's weird.
He probably did. Val.
Mhm.
I only said no the first time.
Who is that person?
Well, oh my. Is he talking about Dollywood? I don't talk about anything. Rob Snyder is dead to you now. Well, how are we different from other primates? We made money and started believing we were so smart that we didn't have natural urges.
Yeah.
So yeah. Canadian Grand Prix next weekend. Oh, nice. Hey, Crumb Thief.
Hey, Crown.
No, but that was it was a fun part that they built that. They had where all the logistics things were for the deployment zone. They had, I think they had 50 bordellos in a small town. It was so crazy. And it was everywhere. When I went there with my ex-wife, we just met each other and we went up there for a weekend. They didn't care.
So they were like dispensaries in Colorado. Just
So what you're saying, they were like the Walgreens and CVS of bordellos? Like,
yeah.
look, one, you're going to get a really long receipt from. The other, you have a discount program, but you have to put your number in. So
Could you imagine having a frequent shopper card going into a bordello?
We had a
punch
we had
5
a-
holes in it, the
Doesn't
6th one's free.
we had a guy trying to sue one of those champagne clubs because
Oh,
they-
champagne clubs.
yeah, that's what they call them in Denmark. Because he claimed that they had overcharged his card. Then they pulled out the videos and he used his business card. So
Oops.
I wasn't so
Oops.
good because yeah, ain't got time to bleed. Jesse Ventura, Predator.
Oh.
best, most testosterone-filled line ever.
Yeah,
Oh my
While
god.
holding like a 50 cal, just in his hands for no reason.
I loved that the guy who said I ain't got time to bleed is the guy saying, well, I don't know, but I'm just out here asking questions. Well, I stay off
Right.
the grid. I live in Haiti
Yep.
now. You just said you lived in Haiti. You're staying off the grid. Yeah, I'm totally off the grid. You have a podcast. I used to be SEAL Team 6. No, you weren't
Yeah,
SEAL
it's
Team
like,
6.
let me tell you about the fluoride in your water.
Oh, yeah. It's like these guys are off the grid. It's like, what, you just watch, you play too many damn Black Ops video games. That's what it is. You were playing Black Ops and you thought you were in Cuba.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
we're supposed to be undercover. It's like, you look like a white tourist. You're supposed to be undercover. What? No.
Yeah, it's the same with people are saying, I know the truth about this and that. Remember to watch my video before the government takes it down. If you knew that, the government would already have taken you down. Because do you know you Google much yourself? I use incognito. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Mr. Secret Agent, man, you hide
Yeah.
very well from the feds.
Yeah, back when I was a
Not-
kid, they had that. They probably still have it. They have a magazine called Soldier of Fortune, and in the back you can hire
my
soldiers
God.
of fortune. Oh my God, those things are all so hilarious. It was like reading the back of like a comic book where you could buy sea monkeys and stuff like that. I was like, oh, aren't you cute?
Aw.
My
Thank
mom
you,
had to
Lula's
tell
mom,
me
for being a
because
member
I
of our
was singing
Falmont.
that song wrong for like my entire childhood. And I finally asked her, I was like, Mom, doesn't the man know he's Asian? Because I was like, secret Asian man? Doesn't he know? Like, wouldn't he figure it out? Would someone tell him he was Asian? My mother looked at me and she's like, agent.
Agent, not Asian at all. That's funny.
Oh, Zach, that's what she said. Hey, the
White rabbit.
White rabbit.
Hey, White Rabbit.
Puddletown ordered the sea monkeys. It's a scam. I
I-
actually,
Always wanted them, but everyone always said they weren't real monkeys because they show the picture and they're like little baby monkeys.
Yeah.
Aren't they like worms or something? I don't know, like or shrimps.
it's a small shrimp.
Yeah.
It's like a little shrimp.
I actually got approached by when I was deployed. I got approached by some of those guys saying, "You want to earn some money?" I said, "How?" We're going to Iraq and be oil pipes, close security. And I said, "Nope.
Nope.
It's going to be real cool. We can pick our own gear. They give us this much money so we can buy our own gear. You can get whatever gun you want." I said, "I'm
No.
not going to Iraq."
gotta
People
go.
like hell I went to Iraq. I went on the vacation trip through Bosnia. They only shot at us now and again. I'm not going to Iraq.
Oh.
My brother had a Mexican jumping bean. Can we say that nowadays?
I think they're
What
still
is
called
that?
Mexican jumping beans.
Well, what are those?
You've never heard of a Mexican jumping bean?
Well, I've heard of it, but I didn't know it was like a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
And
a bug inside of it that is trying to get out, and it causes the bean to move around.
It's a bean with a bug in it.
Yeah.
Does the bug ever get out?
I
God,
don't know. You
hope
have to
not.
get one to find out.
Oh no, I don't think so. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound very
Hey,
fun at all.
Jamie, I know you're only 22 years old.
Yeah.
But you never heard anything. Everyone else. You and Danielle, you're the perfect couple because whenever I say something, you just
Aw,
look at me like the expert looks at I don't know.
We're the perfect couple, Jamie.
Yeah, I know.
You
Just
two in
in
the
time
house
for
together,
June.
you would. What are we doing today? I don't know. Should we do something today? We probably should. What should we do? I don't know. Have we any milk? What's milk? I never heard about that thing.
No.
Yeah. Listen,
Well, I heard
Like-
about
You
milk.
didn't even
I
get a
just,
t-shirt.
I've never.
I'm
I didn't really
discovering the
look into it.
world, and I'm glad that y'all are here to discover
Explain it to us.
Yeah.
Oh, X-ray glasses. That's such a scam because you would see right through the skin too, so you just see the bones.
Yeah.
I figured that one out.
Oh, Favorite's
Yeah.
too smart for that.
Baby figured it out when they were like cash on delivery 6 to 8 weeks, and he's like, "These are just regular glasses. I'm not paying you $4.50."
Yeah,
we couldn't get those things in Danish magazines. It was just you can sign up for like a subscription on the magazine. We didn't have all this stuff. So when I got my G.I. Joe magazines from the US, where they had, you can send in this and you can get a special Snake Eyes something, I didn't understand the fine print. I just shipped all of those and thought, I'm going to get a Snake Eyes thing. And probably because I didn't put any money on it, I just thought I'd dump it in the mailbox. And nothing happened. But I didn't understand that. Probably because I lived in a different country. They didn't. But, you can get a free Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes were cool. He never talked. And he had a katana.
So badass.
What do you want to eat?
They-
Are you hungry?
They Live Now. That was a great movie. They Live.
Yeah.
Which one is that? Oh, that in the mountains? Yeah, I saw that in school.
Yeah.
That's not true.
We haven't heard
That is true. That is true. That
If
does
that's
happen.
true, you better tell me that story.
That is.
Did you
I've never-
charge extra for dinner and a
And like
snack?
spray? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
not just like drip drip? Like
No,
No,
when it's pressurized, Jamie.
Yeah, if you wait
happens.
too long to feed, they can be just like super soakers.
yeah, well never don't have children, so I've never experienced that.
This that's
Sounds
Roddy
terrible.
Are you wearing a poison tea?
Yep.
Of course she does.
It has the
ALC.
fringy things
ALC.
at the bottom too. Real 80s.
You mean Brokeback
Wait, let me
Mountain?
see. I love
Story
it.
of my life.
What is it?
I said
Yeah.
I love this shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Valhalla says she
I had to
was
put a,
intentionally squirted
pink
in the
top underneath
face over that.
Oh
Oh, okay, no, that's a
No, she intentionally did. It's like I went with one of my friends for his
God.
bachelor party, and it was they wanted to go to a strip club. I was like, all right, whatever. And I'm sitting there, and some girl comes up and starts rubbing all over me, and she's all sweaty and oily, and just like I'm like, do you mind just like going away? And then she like popped her boob out and tried spraying me with it, and I luckily got up at the same time. She was weird.
yeah.
was-
How long after having a kid does that still like take place?
Well, there's some women that nurse their children until they're like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Now I
it's
say you're
so
making the
weird.
next Norman Bates, but that's
Yeah.
just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever they could actually name what they want, it's time to sort of, give them something.
Yeah,
and,
when
I
they're
mean,
telling
and if
you
you're
what they
raising boy children and they start going food to the bra section, because my youngest would just, lightly grab whatever woman's chesticles he was on because he's like, that's what I do. And I was
Yeah.
like, no, not other people.
Well, I hope you had fun, Valhalla.
Did I look at her and say, darn it, Lynette? No. I don't know if even Lynette even has any breasticles.
I can't say I searched them out.
I wouldn't be interested. It just, ugh.
No.
I mean, I do want to go to her, Sunday preach-a-thon with, the book of Daniel and Whitesnake, but
I know, Ralphie. Like, where?
Everyone wants to know if she was attractive. No, she really wasn't. That even if she was attractive, it was like, I mean, I'm sure someone found her attractive at some point.
Oh my God, no. That's
I think so. Yeah.
You have to ask, like, you would have to ask somebody if that's cool.
My ex,
You don't
my
just go and do it.
It was old enough to say they wanted it in the living room with the lights on. What?
What
my
is, huh?
ex-wife
That's
was
the
weaned
hell
off when her
no.
mom got angry that she just went in. She could walk, pulled up her shirt, and just latched on. That's when she was weaned off. That's
No,
too bad.
Oh,
No wonder you have problems with your ex. Good Lord.
That's that's
Okay,
that's
stop.
nasty.
Ugh.
I think that's a
mean-
bit too long,
Oh,
especially if you can stand on the ground and still reach. Then they're probably a bit too long.
I don't know. I still
why
haven't
do I
been
do
weaned.
Wait,
I still
wait,
haven't
what?
been weaned off boobs. Just saying.
yeah, but just, in general, not the milking kind.
Your
Well,
other others. Your
all
other
of them,
ones.
all of them
Yeah.
are milking kind. You just,
can you milk a cat?
Okay.
yeah.
Oh God. Best scene ever.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Well,
That
we're
and-
more than
and
an hour in, and
dodgeball?
as you know, this is a health-conscious panel. As you can all see, we are very fit. We
Yeah.
exercise a
Very.
lot, and we do the. We
Not
get in
even-
this amazing shape because we listen to Canadian people. Why didn't I? What? Who?
Huh?
Why haven't I? Oh,
What?
I couldn't figure out because it stopped in a weird way.
Oh,
Are you
Disney.
ready?
No, not this
Jesus.
chick.
Exercise, they have been recommending us that we wash our hands every day very carefully. So even if you were just pretending to be laughing
Oh, this
for
one.
exercise, they have been recommending us that we wash our hands every day very carefully for at least 20 seconds. So we're going to do this together with laughter. So you have your soap, you have the water. Let's do this together and start.
The most disturbing thing I've seen, and I've seen
Very good.
Okay, but did acting like hand washing was just invented? I mean, have
Oh my God, stop.
this
She's getting hand jobs.
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, French Canadian. Yes,
Valhalla.
she is so creepy and icky.
Oh, whatever, Val. I feel like it's right up his alley. That creepy laugh.
Yeah, you get it put on a 72-hour hold because this heifer is making you laugh. Like, no, I'm doing my exercises. Ma'am, no one said you should do this. And then you show them the cursed, like, the Ring videotape, and they're like, oh no. No, no.
Yeah, this is. I don't know why she laughs like that. It's not a good laugh.
I don't know either.
Well, because it's forced. She's trying to be. Oh my God.
Better than single twinkle twinkle little star, happy birthday. Yes.
Yeah, just start laughing crazily.
She's promoting Mo and Deep's and political platform. Hand jobs for everyone.
You know,
What other tutorials? Well, you have to go back and watch the last 2 Saturdays. And I have to figure out if she does more.
oh God.
What's
Oh my
exercises? Yeah, but you can just wash your hands. It's healthy.
Yeah, wash your hands and start laughing. It's my life, guys.
Is that teeth brushing laughing, asking for a friend? I have to figure it out.
That's 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes of her
Uh-huh.
laughing. Weirdly,
I mean,
while pretending
probably.
to brush her teeth. Actually, I think we should demand that now because I need to.
I don't have that level of
the.
degeneracy on my channel.
Oh yeah.
Does she wash her feet in a video? Ew. Well, you
Was
know
it
how much
Mama
left
Patty?
he
Maybe we
left
had a
feet.
good run.
So.
I just love that we found that website for the princess lady one time. That
Oh
was
my
good.
god, that's the best thing I have ever seen in my entire life, and her voice is exactly. And
When-
then her poor.
When they were frolicking around the horses, and the horses were like, "What the f is those?"
They're running away from them.
Yeah, he's wearing her leggings for some reason that I don't understand, but just
Yeah, and
flip flopping everywhere. Just
she
Yeah.
she got the notice that she had a lot of camel toe, so he thought, "I'll outshine it with my moose knuckle." It was quite a spectacle.
it was the
Yeah.
best
What
thing.
did you just say? He had a moose knuckle? Quite a moose knuckle, is that what you said?
Haven't you heard the word moose knuckle before, Jamie?
Yes, I have.
And he had quite a moose knuckle.
But the way you said it, he had quite a moose knuckle.
Well, as a guy who has disappointed more ladies than I like to admit, you gotta
You wish somebody said that about you.
just said that's quite a moose knuckle you got there.
That's quite a moose knuckle. Oh my god, make that shirt for him. He needs
No,
an FBI shirt, female body inspector, and also that is quite a moose knuckle.
No, if you're going to get him the FBI shirt, it has to be one of those like half shirts
Oh
my gosh.
that were
Like
big
the
in the
elf-
80s.
Oh yeah, the Goonies
Yeah.
shirt where
Yeah.
it was like a cut off sweatshirt for reasons.
Yeah,
Like, look,
just
That's called
cut off sweatshirt. Yeah.
like a halter top or whatever.
yeah.
That would be cute.
I don't know. Me and a cut off top wouldn't be that good.
You can just wear it around the house.
Yeah, I can stream it because it'll just
Or to the gym.
cover my moves. Whenever I stand up to hit the Brandon board, people will see me.
Everybody would be like, whoa.
Oh, should it be tickling like that?
Oh, stop.
Baker doing the wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Okay. Well, I won't get a girlfriend. I'm not. I don't. Yeah. You feel that about me? Surely you can't be serious. Don't call me Shirley.
You just love it.
She's acting like half his wardrobe isn't mesh. Well,
it's just electrical.
That
tape.
is true. I feel like that's what I imagine Shizzy wears, on his days
It's-
off.
Yeah, it's just electrical tape. I'm out there, welding an electrical tape.
well, that's no. She met me in real life. She didn't. She was. The gagging was really unpleasant. when she- and no, not that type of gagging. It was more that
You should have said that.
Baker.
this is you in real life.
The gagging wasn't pleasant. Is that what you thought? Now you give LC was really something to talk about.
Sometimes I should really run it by my brain before I open my mouth.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
You need to
No,
work.
but
You
it's
need to
more
work
fun.
on the gagging, Danielle.
Gagging. Not girlfriend approved until that gets situated.
Mhm.
Oh, Baker.
Oh,
I don't know.
what, wearing a man's shirt? I guess that Tom. You know what? Whenever people talk about that whole scene from Risky Business, wasn't it like he finally put on a grown man's shirt because he's so tiny and it like fit almost like a dress.
I sometimes should just keep quiet because I say stuff I don't think
Uh-huh.
about. Because in my head it makes sense. And then I
Yeah.
open my mouth and I can see on Jessie's face, probably not good idea. And Danielle sitting there thinking, I had a bad reputation to start with just because I met this guy. And now, what do you
Bad
think about it?
reputation to start with. That's good to know.
Yeah, I like that you invited me for that Sunday mass. That's what you said. Hey, Baker, I really want to introduce you to this guy down at the church. And I said, that's fine. So that's our date.
Mhm. That's why we got to have church on Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that communion wine, you're not supposed to drink it out of the bottle.
Oh. Well, at least it's good wine sometimes. We had that grape juice.
Grape juice.
Yeah, and then my dad became a member of the council that runs the church, and he said, "Yeah, let them all have wine."
Yeah, sounds like a
My
better
kids are
idea.
always like, "When do we get a snack?" And I'm like, "This isn't a snack." He's like, "Yeah, you get a Jesus snack," and I'm like, "Please, we're trying not to get hit by lightning."
Oh Lord.
Hey, mom of 10.
Hi, Mountain.
Hello.
It is a good morning.
It is a good morning. People are laughing. I might need more sleep before I go on the show tonight.
Might need a nap.
Worst
Tris-
biscuits. Yeah, I never figured out why are they making them like that? Why not make something you want to eat? The rabbit gave not the rabbit. The expert gave me biscuits. I really liked from Chick-fil.
Biscuits?
Yeah, Chick-fil.
Chick-fil-A biscuits. Yeah.
I didn't have those with gravy things.
Oh,
Everyone
you
talks
should.
about.
You should have those with gravy.
Yeah.
Can I recommend something? If anyone ever goes to a meetup, never sit next to Danielle. She fed me the worst things in the world.
Oh yeah. We ate what was it? Fragrant tomatoes. I've never tried them before, so I ordered them so we could both try them.
Well, they have to be done right. I mean, if you're going to have them.
Well, I mean, I figured why not just try it, because I never see them on a menu in a restaurant. So yeah,
Really?
it's like I'm gonna get this so we could try it because I've never tried it either, but I don't know.
Shrimp and grits.
And then what was it? White Rabbit gave you some cornbread with jelly or something.
Yeah,
You
that
tried?
fancy corn.
You didn't like it.
No, but she said it wasn't real cornbread.
There's probably some sort of sweet cornbread or something.
There was some
Yeah.
fancy cornbread, and then we had devil eggs. Those were good.
Yeah.
I don't
Deviled
think I
eggs
tried
are my
deviled
favorite.
eggs.
A little mustard, a little bit more mustard would have been fine.
Yeah.
I think there was what was there like bacon in it?
Yeah,
Ooh, that's the way to go.
Yeah. If you're going to.
I didn't bring the worst things in the world. I brought sweets and candy. Everyone loved it, especially Vegas Rick. He was really happy I brought Dracula blood. Not the cornbread we had that night. That wasn't delicious.
Yeah, cornbread
Yeah.
in general is delicious.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind you had,
Why
but
aren't you riding a truck? Why are you using a Greyhound?
yeah. Well,
He
what's
quit
going
his
on?
job.
He quit his job.
Yeah.
When?
Mm-hmm. Day before
26 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
Holy goodness.
Well,
So-
geez, oh Pete's T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's got another one
Glad you
lined
got
up.
home.
Yeah, he's got something better coming.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
I told
really
my
good.
ex-wife, and that wasn't true either.
Oh my God.
Lefty, did you guys know White Castle have bacon cheese sliders now? And oh, they are amazing. I didn't see a White Castle.
Really?
There's only one White Castle in Tennessee, and there's a crystal right across the street from it.
I don't even think we have one here. I could be wrong though.
Thank you.
Like
Lefty.
once every 2 years, I want White Castle, and then I can go, just get like a little small couple burgers, and then I'm done for like another 8 years.
Why are they called greyhounds? They're not very fast. That cornbread was good.
That's true.
Yeah, the next time we'll have real cornbread and gravy.
Yeah.
But I did have barbecue. So
did
T-Rex
you
is
think?
going to Dubai. If you know,
T-Rex.
you know.
Hi.
Jamie,
Goodbye,
remember what
T-Rex.
we talked about half an hour ago?
No.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you should watch the show. It was really funny. We talked about girls going to Dubai.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's gonna
Oh
become
yeah. Oh yeah.
he's gonna do the Dubai porta potty.
Oh yeah.
That's the reason I love you, Jamie.
I'm here for everybody. Good night.
I love I can do an entire show with you and you haven't heard a word. You're just
Well, we talk about so many things. I forget.
It took me a minute too, Jamie. I'm with you.
That's why you're the perfect couple. When we-
Yeah.
oh,
Hey,
you two in a corn maze.
Oh
They
Lord,
would find skeletons.
could you imagine, Jamie? Us
Oh
in a
my
corn
God.
maze.
I get lost in them every fall.
Well, don't let me stop you talking about that.
Hmm.
Oh, it just came up, Mo. I
Yeah.
saw
What?
he got a.
Yes, it is. It's Utah. What can you say?
Oh,
I was just
what
making sure
happened?
No, that's correct. I thought it was odd too, but they decided to do it.
if
they're
they're like-
if the guys
sentencing
lose it.
his
Who
face.
kisses?
Is it the DP? Or is it just
I hope so.
because I thought that's what they were deciding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sentenced him, and then they had to figure out what he would be getting.
Whether it was
What we're talking about, we probably should tell the audience. Chat,
Yeah.
Oh,
they can't read our private chats.
that is correct.
that's true.
Because I was like, maybe I'm reading this wrong because it is Saturday. Is it Saturday? Have I lost time again? Did the aliens abduct me? And then I'll just put it in private chat and see if everyone else saw the same thing.
Yeah, I heard about that also. I was like, ooh, that's wild, but okay. They're doing it on Saturday. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, some people work on
mean-
Saturdays.
I believe
Yeah.
it's supposed to be 8:30, something like that. So probably right about now. Or is it an hour if it's in Utah? Can't remember
Yeah,
if Utah
'cause-
is mountain or
Well, I know he got obviously was found guilty, but and then I thought they were going right to deciding if it was getting like life or the DP.
It just says more sentencing deliberation from the jury Saturday.
Oh.
So they're not
Oh.
they're not done. They just restarted deliberating. Yeah, the jury is expected to continue deliberations at 8:30 a.m. So that should be now Utah time, right?
They're like
Utah is 2 hours behind East Coast.
is it 2 hours or is it 3? Is
yeah,
it
are
mountain or is-
they? I thought they were specific.
Don't ask me. I'm the Dane.
I don't know. I'd stay away from the left coast as much as possible.
It's Idaho Mountain. I don't know what that means. Yes, this is Daybell. Yeah, whenever Jamie says that, I'm sitting here thinking, don't smirk. You just said that stupid thing about gagging.
Well, well, what am I supposed to say?
I was gonna. I think you can say the death penalty.
Well, we'll figure it out now because I will automatically get a yellow
I try
monetization.
to keep Baker's on the straight and narrow there, so I don't know, so I just use all the terms.
So
Yeah,
so
it-
so you say DP.
Yeah. You can take it however you want to take it.
Yeah, especially if it's a DP, you will take it however you want it.
You will take it however you want to.
All of you are just putting in a lot of numbers and a lot of things I don't get.
I've seen 3 different things.
What are we talking about? We don't know, Dave. DPing, gagging.
And washing your hands while laughing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
That was fun. You should encore that. Encore.
Yes.
No, because
Yeah.
Jamie, it's not a Saturday without we are discussing, because I have my perfect panel of people who knows about people. So we need to discuss another little Deirdre thing.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Smundum rapper in husband's bag shows he cheated, but he insists he bottled it.
Gosh.
Bottle? What is
Wait, what?
bottling?
Dear Deirdre, I lost all trust in my husband after finding an open wrapper in his suitcase after he returned from a work trip. He says he bottled it and didn't actually do the dirty with this other woman on a work trip, but I can't look at him the same, and moving on from this feels impossible.
Huh.
I'm 40, he's 44, and we've been together for 15 years. A couple of months ago, he started a new job as a marketing consultant, which meant he frequently be traveling around the country for work. While it took a while to adjust to his new work commitments, I was excited for him and had no worries about him being away. Yet, a couple of weeks ago, I was unpacking his suitcase when I discovered an opened silver wrapper in the pocket of one of his work trousers. Amateur. My heart sank. Since I'm on the pill and
Why did you keep it, first of all? Sorry. I don't know.
Yeah. Like,
Why don't you just throw it away?
yeah.
Because he's
I
an
mean-
amateur.
Yeah.
And we have unprotected smacks. I knew exactly what that meant. He'd never given me a reason not to trust him, so I was taken completely off guard. I had no time to process before my husband walked in the room and saw what I had found. He wasted no time before he was begging me for forgiveness. Stop it. He admitted that while he had had a few too many drinks and things had gotten too far with a woman he was working with, when push came to shove, get it? Push came to shove.
Yep.
He couldn't go through with it. He promised me that they didn't have smacks, and it was a huge lapse of judgment. I could see that he was genuinely sorry, and while I was heartbroken, I chose to stay and work through it. Since then, I've been struggling to move past it, and things between us have felt strained. The last thing I want is to give up on him, but I'm honestly devastated. Where do I go from here?
Whoa,
Panel discuss.
what does Deidre have to say about this? That's
Whether he went through with it or not, your husband broke your trust, and that will take time to rebuild. While it's normal to struggle after a betrayal, if you suffer in silence, nothing will improve. It's essential that you talk to your husband and explain what's been on your mind. If you don't, things will only fester and you'll ultimately feel worse. My support pack, Cheating, Can You Get Over It, shows how you can work together to be stronger.
Oh
than
yeah,
support.
buy her freaking cheating pack
Are you
for like
kidding me? She has
$1,000.
like a you got cheated on support pack. Does it come with wine and like a coffee table that we can all do the waiting to exhale,
But-
woman power early 90s dance?
well, it comes with a knife, sewing needle, and thread.
Yeah, exactly, Wallstrom. So like, buy my packet.
Every Deirdre ends with buy this package. It will help you. That's why when people claim this isn't true, I believe it is. I think she is really being haunted by all these ladies. I had one. Did I read that one where she was so sad her husband cheated on her because she had ADHD? He gave that as an excuse, and she bought it because she was just diagnosed with ADHD. So he felt like he could cheat on her.
Well, I'm sure she moved on pretty quick.
He was just hoping she'd get like temporary amnesia, not ADHD. She'll still notice you're cheating.
Well, yeah, he just before it was moist o'clock, he thought, "No, my loving wife. I can't put it in there."
Oh my lord.
It's Danielle who taught me that word. I don't know what it means.
Stop it with your moist o'clock.
Flower versus candy. Which do girls like better?
Candy.
Candy.
Yeah, because I mean, you can lick the candy.
Mhm.
Well,
Can't really lick the roses; they tend to get thorns in your tongue.
ADHD
die
action
so
makes it more
quick.
exciting. Ask Diva. Oh my.
yeah.
Well, unless
I
you're
mean-
autistic, and then it's AC/DC. I'm like, what?
Candied
God,
flowers.
Puddle Town.
Candy, chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you go from here? Divorce attorney.
Yep.
Guess who's sleeping on the couch again tonight? Danielle, did you miss streaming?
Do I miss it? Oh yeah.
I don't know why we became so degenerate. This is a good Christian channel.
It
Mhm.
is.
It is. You're the one that's doing it.
I
Talking
do
about
absolutely nothing.
Gagging and DP.
Yeah.
You brought up the DPing.
Well, I meant it in a specific way. You turned it dirty.
It's not our fault we have sexlexia.
I'm innocent. Innocent.
She's as
Uh-huh.
innocent as the driven snow.
Yes.
The snow from Canton, Massachusetts.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, doing it. Sounds dirty, Jamie.
Dude. Everything sounds dirty to you guys. All of you.
Welcome to the
Chat
internet.
too. I know.
It's like that song.
I wonder-
The internet is for corn.
I wonder if she has an exercise, group of, therapy that will help you better use your behind to dial phones and or answer and or text. Like, okay, right now we're going to clench and push and push and push and swirl, and that's how you open your phone.
And
Is-
now focus on number 1. Can you hit the 1? Can you hit the 1? That's
Oh my
another
God.
thing. I have fat finger syndrome when I try to hit the numbers, but that's a whole nother problem.
Yeah, this is why I hate using my phone to like type stuff out. Like my wife has these little petite hands, so she can do that. I start pressing things, and I just want to say hello. How are you doing? It comes out as job blah. Like,
That's why that's why you got to voice the text like Dave. And then it's just a good old time. Because you never know what's going to get text to somebody.
well, he can't pronounce
What
anything anyway.
Baker loves torturing women with these polls. We can decide on an answer, but we can't change our minds.
Yeah.
It's a stereotype because
So
it's
true.
true. Oh my.
Mm.
Is that German? Yeah, that's what he writes in German.
Yes.
Is that true?
You hast ja eine Market. It sounds kind of German.
definitely fence driven.
I've never butt dialed. Why would anyone put a phone in their back pocket? My kids does it all the time, and I'm thinking, you're gonna sit on and break it.
Yeah, mine's always in the front pocket, but somehow it always dials. Don't understand
I
it.
put mine in my back pocket too.
Well, it's because it's so small that you can easily hit the keyboard while.
No, it like opens up apps and stuff like that. I was like, what the? Why?
Yeah, that's what you tell your wife. Cornhub? I never heard of that.
Never heard of it.
It must have opened up while I was in my
I was-
pocket. I don't know.
Yeah, I
it
was
was-
simply looking
was-
how to unstuck someone from a wash machine.
Yeah, I was
It's a
trying.
Maytag issue.
It was teaching me about gagging. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But she was washing her hands and laughing.
Yeah.
What did you expect?
Oh, you people.
What can I say? babe?
Talking about Jamie's degeneracy. I had a little one. I thought, no, this isn't good enough for a good Christian channel. But then Jamie put it down. A Missouri man robbed an erotic store for several luxury vibrators. We can probably say that. Totaling
So-
more than $1,500.
Only 1,500?
Did he
For
did he
eight?
hide them? Did he like
Did he-
hide
No,
them?
no. It's allegedly stealing 8 Smex toys from a hustler's Hollywood store in Berkeley on Wednesday.
Yeah.
The Overland man is accused of taking the high-end vibrators, which retail for just under $200 each, and shoving them into a trash bag before leaving
Oh.
the shop.
Gosh.
Store employees were easily able to identify Booth to the police, as he had been asked to leave the business a day prior after getting into an argument with staff. The allegedly stolen merchandise was manufactured by the Swedish Smex toy company Lilo. I'm gonna Google that right.
Is it Lilo or Lalo?
I don't know how they would say it in Swedish. We would call it Lilo.
Okay.
That's why I'm thinking Lalo.
Yeah, it's probably because we have Lego, because that's like God, play well. This is probably lie, love, or something like that.
Or I
Play
play well,
love.
or
It's like Legos for adults.
yeah.
Yeah,
You put them all together and you end up with a vibrator machine.
Megatron.
Oh, jeez.
A massage
Uh,
chair.
After police was contacted by the employees, investigators were able to find the vibrators for sale on Facebook Marketplace. Booth reportedly
Who is
denied
buying
owning-
their vibrator on Facebook Marketplace?
Hey.
Come on.
Jamie, it's all
No
about
judge.
the Benjamins.
Don't judge.
So
No,
because generally to find things at Marketplace, you have to be searching for a certain thing. So you're like, you know what? I
Yeah.
really need an upgrade. I'm
Yeah,
going to
it's-
treat myself. I'm going from, the Dodge Neon of adult toys to the Ferrari.
But are you getting it used or are you buying it new? That's the
Oh.
question.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
I'd probably
high-end
not
dildos
buy it
can
off
be
a weird,
expensive.
creepy guy.
Yeah. Hey, you want to meet up in this parking lot?
No, oh my God. You know how
Circle K.
police officers have that spot where you can get stuff off of Marketplace? And, the officer's like, you've been waiting here for a long time. Are you okay? No, I'm just waiting to get my $200, female sculptural item.
Female
One of
bus pleasurer.
Yeah. No.
Hey, old line red. Haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, old mine.
Yeah, that's what we do. People find their significant others on Marketplace. Yeah, we know that. Some people get catfished on Marketplace, but still think, yeah, I'll go on a
What?
date with you.
Oh,
Oh my God.
If he can butt smuggle 8 of them, he has a future in politics. You thought, well, Tim, that was before when the show had a little bit to do with court. Now it's just our Saturday. Why are we like that show?
I did love it. It started just a Saturday crime show, then Stabber Day, and then it turned into this. But it's still Stabber Day.
Yeah. Why should we change the name? It's a good name, especially because the title music makes it into Stabuday.
Sabude. I loved it. Oh,
I have seen those. Like, what are these? Grandma had them in her side desk. Well, that's why you have 14 aunts and uncles, ma'am.
stop it. See, don't buy your Smex toys on Marketplace or consignment shops, people.
Good
Come
boy.
on. Just get
Gross.
them brand new.
You have to use the Groupon.
Just don't.
I never had Korean barbecue short rib. I'm not a big fan of ribs. It's always too little meat and too much.
Oh my God, Baker.
No, I want some real. In Denmark, we have something we call good bones, where we boil up. Well, it sounds differently in Danish, but it's called good bones. But there's a lot more meat on them.
We have a Jamaican fest going on at the park. It's called Jerk Fest. My son's like, Mom, what's a jerk fest? I was like, I don't know. And then it's Jamaican. But it's called
Dollywood
Jerk
2025.
Fest too.
Jerk fest.
Yeah.
Jerk fest.
I'll have to take a picture of the sign outside. Show you guys.
I
We'll
tried.
try- Play
It's
nice
June
toy.
1st.
Beef and bison ribs. Well, we only get those. We have a really, really bad chain called Jensen's Steakhouse. And they have those sorry cuts of meat that just cost nothing. And you used to eat there back in the day because it was fancy that you could take someone out and eat for under $50. And they started doing ribs, and now they make them so you can buy them at the store and just make them at home, and there's never any meat on them. If I should be eating ribs, it should be good meaty ribs.
I know. Now I'm hungry. I want some freaking rib tips or something.
Yeah, they're good at Chili's. The dry rub ribs.
Oh, that reminds me. I've got to get some beef ribs out.
Don't do that because someone stole my Malort when I was traveling the last time.
Someone stole that from you?
Someone
God,
stole
why?
it, not trying to save humanity from
Amy,
it.
I told you this on the first stream I was on with you after I came home.
I don't remember.
I had 6 bottles of Malort. These little 6 bottles. When I
Those are
opened
tiny.
well, that's what Danny said. So I tried.
So
But
tiny.
when I got my bag into my living room and put it on my table, I thought, that's weird. It smells like my Lord. How come? Because I know clinker clunker. No, it's plastic. So I opened my bag, and one of these had the sealant broken, and there was like a good swig taken out of it, and they found out it's my Lord. So they just left it and didn't seal it completely.
Did it get
So-
on everything?
Yeah, it got it in a lot of things. So
No.
it's all my dirty clothes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanna. Sadly, A&E is a copyright hell, so I can't show that. Your geese chew the cord to your new smoker.
What?
What?
I don't know. I don't. That makes what? The smoker doesn't
Oh,
have an electrical cord.
Legendary. You can see there's a plastic cap on this with a.
Seal.
You have to twist it real hard to make it come off. So it doesn't just happen and the plastic packaging I had it in was torn too. So pretty sure it wasn't the gnomes on the plane.
There's a big possibility what it was is they saw it and they wanted to make sure it wasn't illegal substance. That's what I think probably happened.
No,
Mhm.
I think they would have closed it again and put a little note on my bag that they opened it. It was some guy in baggage handling who just thought, let me see if there's something I need.
I mean,
He's
when
like,
we went
this
to,
will be a
was
great
it
idea.
Italy? I'm trying to think it was whether it was Italy or France. They opened up the one of my vape juice bottles and tested it to make sure there wasn't anything illegal. And I was like, okay, whatever.
Those bottles are as small as the ones I got on your 24-day rum Christmas calendar last year. Enough for a small sample in a Glencairn glass. These are 5.
Milliliters.
I think it's 5 milliliters. So it's a 2.5 shot.
Does it have ounces, Baker?
I can't even see the ounces. It's only 35%, so it's not that strong.
It'd
Nope,
be
there's
funny. The
no
baggage
ounces.
handler is trying to do a class action lawsuit against Malort. Like, I tried to steal this dude's alcohol, and it's the grossest tasting thing I've ever seen.
It's 5 mil, 50 mil. So it's it's 2.5 shot. It doesn't
Oh
sound like anything.
no!
Oh,
That happened to me. I had a can of hairspray that got punctured. It just got all
Yeah.
over everything.
I had a whole thing of BioSilk spill all over my suitcase on the way back from Tennessee, or the
Yeah,
way
it
there. Yeah. Luckily, I didn't get on my clothes because that's like oil, you know.
hmm
okay. Electric smoker. That's.
In a work raffle. What do you do at work?
I'm just trying to think.
That's
Electric.
cool.
Well, it has the pellets because I have one
Oh,
too. And it,
okay. All right. That makes sense. I don't really think of those as smokers. I think of the big iron barrels and just
Yeah.
Dollywood is in a dry county. Yeah, our shots are normally 2, but yours are 5. Ah, there you go. Okay. That's maintain the heat on a windy day. Bottle of red wine in her suitcase.
oh no!
I had a 2-liter bottle of Bosnian moonshine with me back once, a Coke bottle, and they stopped me in customs. Said, "Do you have anything to declare?" And I said, "Yeah, I might have a few too many cigarettes." What's this? I said, "Just water." So for the trip, oh, that's fine, because it was clear. Didn't open it, didn't do anything. I bet you that sucker was like 60% alcohol. That's the night I broke my nose by walking into a fist.
Oh,
I wonder
It
why.
happens to the best of us.
It really does, especially when you're that drunk. But
Yes.
kids, it's about this time. 2 hours. And that means
yeah.
we need to do something. We need to do this.
What did happen? How's it going? What do you want? What do you want?
Griff.
Grift. I don't
Grifting time.
grift.
Griff.
I suck at grifting. You know that. You know where to find me. I'm Shizzy Wisnut. That's where I'm at. You just look me up, you'll find me. There's only one of me. I mean, I hope. There might be another one. Possibly. Yeah, I do morning shows. I do evening shows. I'm just here. Just move on to somebody else. I'm good.
Hey guys, it's Mo from Mo in the Deep End, and join me later on today at 3 with Veilhammer Media. We are going to be doing Legal Shenanigans Theater. Mr. Smith goes to Wisconsin, so the best witness ever, and then probably closing statements. But it is all the fun and hilarity, and I got AI to make us a song. So
Yay.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Hi, guys. Can't wait to get back to Karen Reed on Monday. Other than that, not much going on. Okay. It's my birthday month.
Happy birthday, Ballstorm. You're funny, Ballstorm. Way to pimp tomorrow's night show, Shizzy.
Where are you getting that?
Oh,
Is that the card? Hey.
no, I played it for you multiple times.
I'm Danielle. I have nothing to grift. Watch Mo at 3 and happy birthday, Jamie, this month. That's all. Thanks for having me.
Oh my God.
And everyone
I can't
remember.
even.
Everyone remember tomorrow. Shizzy will have Ballstrom and Diva on doing their Sunday shenanigans. Always informative, always fun. I'll be sleeping tonight, 6 p.m. I will, I think, be on the Young Jerks. Tomorrow, probably nothing. I'll do like the Lord, take a day off. Monday, back to Karen Reed. And remember, we're not always like that. Because we are like, oh, Danielle stole his heart. Oh my.
Ooh.
Let's call 911 because we have a thief here.
So, oh, so. Never mind. That was cringy.
Yeah, midnight.
Okay.
They moved it for my so I need to go get some sleep. Oh, I'm so sorry for Nurse TT.
Yeah.
Nurse T. No, the Young Jukes. I can't remember. Thank you so much, Tim Swoop. Tell your friends, bring them over. The Young Jerks. Jerks.
Not
So
Turks,
you might be able to see me there. If Jamie yells loud enough, I might do something tomorrow. Probably not. And because I'm so hey, Jude Curie, didn't see you all day.
Hey, Jude.
Goodbye. And because it was Saturday, this was supposed to be a good Christian channel. I can only say one thing.
Your Honor, I apologize. What exhibit are you referring to? I'm going to make this 100, Your Honor. 100. Because it is 100% correct.
Objection, Your Honor.
See the lawyer's face? Okay, we have to go back and
Widower case.
Did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't have cared?
No.
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
No.
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
Probably did. Everybody
wait a minute. I need this story time.
has. Everybody has.
Everybody has.
Everyone has slept with his mother.
If I showed you.
Oof.
Oh my God.
I'm having a Jamie moment. And the way he just said it, he was just like, everyone had things on YouTube.
Mr. Randolph, do you?
I gotta get some man. You know,
You called him chicken shit.
that's right, you are chicken shit.